So I did some research and I found a guy named Robert Leader, who is an author for CalorieLab.com, and he was talking about the Freshman 15. And if you're not familiar with the Freshman 15, it is an idea that freshmen going to college gain 15 pounds over their first year, which it's not exactly completely true, but people definitely gain weight. So he came up with the idea, or he found through his research that out of all freshmen who gain weight, they will gain up to 9 pounds their first year. And of all those people who gain weight, through the entirety of college, they will gain 15 pounds. And most of this is due to lack of exercise, of course, and stress. Now, in this speech, I'm going to demonstrate how to exercise your upper body, your lower body, and your midsection. And the cool thing about exercise is that you can kill two birds with one stone, because you are exercising, getting a healthier lifestyle going, and you're killing stress by exercising. Alright, so let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to exercise your upper body with push-ups. And the push-up is going to exercise your tricep, your shoulder, and your chest muscles. So let's get into it. To do a push-up, you need proper form, of course. So you're going to get on the floor, table in my case, have your hands shoulder width apart, fingers facing forward, not outwards, and not anything weird, and your body in a straight line like this. You don't want to go like that or like this, because it's not going to do any good for you. So you can have the perfect form, keep your midsection tight, flex your abs, and you're going to breathe in on the way down and breathe out on the way in. So you go. And there are many variations of the push-up you can do also to target different muscle groups in the upper body. You can keep your hands close. Say the diamond is what's usually called, where when you go down, you are touching your chest to your hands, pushing back up, and that's going to do your tricep muscles right here. Of course, you want to breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way in. Also, what you can do for push-ups to target your chest more is a wide stance, which I cannot do on the table, it's not wide enough. But same thing, form, body straight, but your hands are wider, and then shoulder width this time. So you breathe in, breathe out. And that's going to do your chest a lot more. Second thing I'm going to show you is how to exercise your lower body. And the lower body is very important, form is very important, because with the squat, which I'm going to show you first, is you don't want to bend your back like this and do it, because you're going to hurt your back easy. It's just like picking something up off the ground. You don't want to go like this and pick it up using your back. You're going to strain yourself, right? So you want to keep your back straight, your feet shoulder width apart, and your toes slightly pointed outwards. You want to keep your back straight, like I said, and most people, they like to keep their hands out straight or behind their back as a check, but I don't really do that. You don't need to. It's whatever you prefer, really. So you're going to go down to about 90 degrees with your knees, and then push back up, use your heels. Important to use your heels. And when you go down, you don't want to go like this. You don't want your knees to go past your toes. Horrible form, it's going to easily hurt your back. You want to keep your knees like this, square with your body, and go back up. Now eventually, your squat is going to get easy for you. You're going to feel it's not going to do anything for you anymore. So there are different variations, just like the push-up. You can do the squat jump, which I like to do. Your feet are shoulder width apart again, toes pointed out. You go down to 90 degrees, but this time you explode up and jump and try to touch the sky, like that. It will get explosive power in your legs and you'll get tired very fast. Say you do 10 reps, you'll be extremely tired. Another exercise we can do, another variation of the squat, is the one-legged squat, where you put one leg on a chair, something like that, knee height. You want to do the same principle. Do not let your knee go up this way. Keep your back straight. And you want to try to touch the floor with your fingertips. Come back up. You're going to feel this in your quad, your hamstring, and your glutes. Once you do one leg, you go to the other side. Now, this is not really for beginners. It's going to get a lot harder. So you want to do, say, 12 reps of the squat to start out and work your way up to 30 or 40 reps. Then you want to get up to 25 reps or so with the squat jump. And this is going to be a lot harder eventually. So you're going to work your way up to like 15 reps on that. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you is how to exercise your core, your midsection. And we're going to break it up into 3 parts. You're going to have the lower abs, the upper abs, and your obliques. Now, first I'm going to show you how to train the upper abs region. So you want to get on the floor. We're going to do a simple crunch. You're going to lay flat on your back. You're going to pick your knees up like this, cross your legs. Have your hands behind your head lightly, not pushing it, but just lightly to support. And you're going to bring your shoulders up off the ground, just like that. That's the whole rep. But you want to make sure you do it right. You don't want to keep going like this and pushing your head. It's not going to do anything for you. You want to go slowly up, contract, down. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. Now, form is important here too, because like any other exercise, you can hurt your back, and you can hurt your neck on this one by pulling forward. So keep it light. Second exercise will be the leg lifts. So for this one, we're going to lay flat on our back. We'll put our hands underneath the top of our buttocks for support on our lower back, and head flat on the floor. Point your toes forward and your knees straight, knees locked. And you want to leave your feet 6 inches off the ground, something like that, and go up to like a 90-degree angle with your torso and your legs, right there, and back down, just like that. Now, these are a lot harder than the crunch. You're not going to be able to do as many reps. The crunch you might be able to do up to 30 reps as a beginner, but the leg lifts, you maybe only do 6 or 8. So take it easy on those. They're easy to strain your back on if you don't do them correctly. And the last one we're going to do is how to train your obliques, and that's going to be a V-up. So same principle on the floor, or the table in my case. You're going to lay on your side this time. Have this hand out like this. Have your feet together, your legs together like that. And your the side you're training on, which is in my case the left, your left hand is going to be on your head like this. What you're going to do is crunch your torso upward and your legs upward like this to get this contraction right here. So you're going to do just like that, and you're going to have to switch sides eventually, and the same thing, like that. And you're going to feel the contraction right here and back here. That'll be hitting your that'll target your obliques. And of course, form is important because you can hurt yourself very easily, especially in the position on your side. You can strain your spinal cord, especially if you fall over. So take it slow and easy. And in this speech, I demonstrated how to exercise your upper body with different variations of push-ups, which will do your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps. I demonstrated how to train your legs with different variations of the squat, which will do your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and indirectly your calves. And I demonstrated how to train your midsection with the crunches, the leg lifts, and the V-ups to do your upper abs, your lower abs, and your obliques. So let's not be a statistic. Let's not gain 15 pounds of fat. Maybe instead 15 pounds of muscle, Look better, feel more confident, and that's it.